What is going on, guys? Today we are going to do the NFL Week 8 predictions. Now, before I get started, I want to say, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button for some more daily Dallas Cowboys content and some more weekly NFL content like these predictions here. And one other thing I want to say is last week, guys, man, I came very close to being right on every single prediction. Now, I didn't include on my sheet the Rams and Bears game, but I believe I picked the Rams to win. If not, I didn't pick anybody to win that game. I might have just accidentally skipped it. So might have to go back to my past video and check that. But besides that, I was an overtime loss away. And it was the Seahawks and the Cardinals that I got wrong. I went 12-1 last week, potentially 13-1. And oh man. But let's go and get started before I gloat on Week 7. We'll go and go over my Week 8 predictions. And there was a couple I really struggled with this week. So let's see. Atlanta Falcons at the Carolina Panthers. Guys, I'm definitely picking the Panthers to win this one. They almost beat the Saints last week. And it really doesn't shock me. I think this week they're definitely going to beat the Falcons. It's kind of a rivalry game. And I think the Panthers are just the better, more well-coached team right now. Pittsburgh Steelers at the Baltimore Ravens. This is one I've gone back and forth with over and over and over again. And I am picking the Ravens because, one, it's at home. And two, Baltimore, they beat the Steelers twice last year. And I do think that the Steelers' defense has been exceptionally good this year. But they haven't faced Lamar Jackson yet. And he brings, another thing to the table with his ability to run the ball and throw the ball. I think the Steelers might just be due for a loss. They played a tough Titans team last week and they won, but I just don't see them beating the Ravens this week. Doesn't mean they're not good enough to beat the Ravens. Doesn't mean they might not be better than the Ravens, but this week I'm picking the Ravens to win at home. Let's see. The Indianapolis Colts at the Detroit Lions. This is another one I did go back and forth with a couple of times, but that Colts defense is so good that I would think that they're probably the better team than the Lions. This is in Detroit. Detroit did win when I predict them to last week, but guys, I'm thinking the Colts are just the better team. Even though when I pick them, it doesn't seem to go well, I think they're going to beat the Lions this week. Minnesota Vikings at the Green Bay Packers. This one should be easy, right? Unless Kirk Cousins has a little flashback to his playoff performance. I don't really see that happening this year. And I think A-Rod is going to take it, and they're going to handily beat the Vikings. New England Patriots at Buffalo Bills. So I've picked the Bills to win just about every week, and they've struggled pretty mightily the past few weeks. Although they did beat the Jets last week, it kind of came down to be a little closer than they would have liked it to be. And this definitely concerns me. But the Patriots aren't exactly looking like, all world either. I think Cam threw 3 picks last week and got benched. So I would expect the Bills defense to just step up and look a little better this week against a struggling Pats offense. And it's at home. So I'm still picking the Bills to win this one. Next, we have the Tennessee Titans at the Cincinnati Bengals. Man, I think Joe Burrow had like 400 yards and 4 touchdowns last week. So, expecting big things from him. I'm starting him in my fantasy league. But I still think the Titans are going to win this. They're going to run behind Derrick Henry. And they're going to throw with that, dare I say, MVP candidate in Ryan Tannehill, man. Giga Mags. So, it's exciting as a Texas A&M fan to see Tannehill do well. And I like seeing that Tennessee team do well just in general. So I'm picking them to beat the Bengals in Cincinnati. Next, we have the Las Vegas Raiders at the Cleveland Browns. And guys, this is my upset for the week. And it might be a horrible pick, but I'm picking the Las Vegas Raiders to come in, go into Cleveland, and get the win. And my thinking is with Odell Beckham out for the season, I just think that Cleveland offense is going to be a little flat. Now, if they can establish the run, then they may not need the extra weapons. But it's just my gut feeling this week, right? So I'm sticking with the Las Vegas Raiders. Call me crazy, but I think they're going to win. At the very least, make it close. New York Jets at the Kansas City Chiefs. Man, this is the easiest pick of the year, right? You know we're going Chiefs. I mean, the Jets may be due for a crazy win one of these days. I don't think it's going to be against the Chiefs. They're at home. I think they're going to get the job done. That's an easy pick. New Orleans Saints at the Chicago Bears. Ooh, man, I feel a little iffy about this. So I'm picking the Saints to go to Chicago. Hopefully Michael Thomas will be back and they win that game. That could be a bad pick. The Bears defense is legit. I just don't have any faith in them offensively. And I think the New Orleans offense is a little more explosive if Michael Thomas is out there. Now, Drew Brees' arm, is that going to be an issue? Yeah, definitely could be, because that Bears defense is really tough and they're going to give him some fits. So, like I said, it's an iffy pick, but it's who I'm going with. Next, we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Seattle Seahawks. Another tough one, man. So, Seattle hasn't lost a game at home. They're notoriously always good at home. But San Francisco hasn't lost a game on the road. They're 3-0 this season on the road. And they looked really good last week against the, let's see, I have it written down somewhere. Against the Patriots, they won that game by a lot. I think it was like 33 to like, I don't know, not even close, 14, something like that. So I'm thinking that the 49ers are playing a little bit better football. I'm a little mad at the Seahawks for losing to the Cardinals last week because I could have had a perfect week for picks. So I'm going with the 49ers. And probably close game. Dallas Cowboys at Philadelphia Eagles. Guys, I just did the video right before I'm recording this one for that. And, I feel a little bit better about the Cowboys. Some of the moves they made, cutting some guys, trading Everson Griffin, and just getting a couple of guys back from injury, notably Zach Martin, but also Chidobe Awuzie. I'm excited for what we may get to see out of Ben DiNucci, but I just don't think that the Cowboys are going to win this game. Now, it really could come down to who all the Eagles actually get back this week. Because if they don't get back anybody, if it's just Jason Peters and they don't get back Rager or Alshon Jeffrey or Dallas Goedert, then, they could definitely struggle, right? Like, I could see another path to victory for the Cowboys, but it's going to be tough. I just don't have a ton of faith in us right now with the way we've been playing, the way we've been coached, and I'm picking this as an Eagles win. Now, last game of the week, Monday Night Football, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the New York Giants. Maybe that's the easiest game, although Giants have been playing a couple tough games lately. So they played us tough. They played the Eagles tough last week. The week in between, I believe they played somebody else pretty tough. So, it could be tough. It's in New York, but I think the Buccaneers are definitely the much better team. They have tons of weapons. The Giants really don't. So I'm picking the Bucs to win that one. Probably by a good bit too. Next, I get the gloat about last week. I already said I went 12-1, but let's see all the games I got right. And I'll just list them off. I got the last one wrong, so I got all these right. New York Giants lost to the Philadelphia Eagles. I picked the Eagles, obviously. Steelers beat the Titans. Picked the Steelers. Detroit Lions beat the Atlanta Falcons, and that was a very close one, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people picked the Falcons to win that one. I knew better. Always pick against the Falcons. The Lions got that dub. Close game, though. Cleveland Browns beat the Bengals. I picked the Browns. Another close game. Carolina Panthers barely lost to the Saints. I picked the Saints. I said it was going to be a close game, and it was. 24-27, I believe. Buffalo Bills beat the Jets. A lot closer than I thought it'd be. Cowboys lost to the Washington football team. See, I hate being right about the Cowboys, but, I knew it. I knew we weren't going to win that game. Green Bay Packers beat the Texans. Easy pick. Tampa Bay beat the Raiders in Vegas. San Francisco beat the Pats in New England. Kansas City beat the Broncos in Denver, and the Jacksonville Jaguars lost to the Chargers in Los Angeles. Now, the one game I got wrong was the Seattle Seahawks lost to the Arizona Cardinals in Arizona. I believe it went to overtime. I believe it was settled by like 3 or 4 points. So, a very close game. But, man, my picks the past, 3-4 weeks have been fire. So, maybe I'm on my way to becoming an NFL expert. Maybe not. But Guys, do me a big favor. Don't forget to comment and smash that like and subscribe button. Smash the subscribe button and the like button for some more weekly NFL picks and some more daily Dallas Cowboys content. And that's going to do it for today, guys. I'm out. Peace.